What a challenging game for Manchester United. A club like Luton Town coming from relegation and performing excellently well against Manchester United. Had it been we lost this match, I for blame Garnacho. Because Alejandro Garnacho has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he's a very stupid boy in this match. You can imagine, you miss one on ones, you cannot pass the ball convincingly, you cannot make any convincing pass. No clear through pass to your teammates. Or your score goal now is a problem. Eh? Very poor performance of Alejandro Garnacho and even Bruno Fernandes. I was not impressed by their performances. But like the star boy Rasmus Hojlund never fails to impress me. He never fails to impress all Manchester United fans worldwide. Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Like you all know, I am that Man Utd guy and I'm here to give you the latest updates of the greatest football club in the world, Manchester United. This is the match reaction between Luton Town and Manchester United. Yes, I'm very happy that my boy Rasmus Hojlund has gotten 6 consecutive goals in 6 consecutive Premier League matches. He's the youngest to ever do it in the Premier League. He's just 21 years of age. And he has created a record for himself. A player that did not score any goal in the Premier League in the first half of the season. And in the second half of the season, he has scored 6 goals in 6 matches consecutively. One goal. Every match he deliver. So I'm very happy that Rasmus Hojlund is the one holding that record currently, a Manchester United player holding that record in the Premiership, which is a very laudable record. We started the match on a high note. We got 2 goals in 7 minutes. First one was Rasmus Hojlund back. Second one, so a deflection, but they gave it to Rasmus Hojlund. I was very delighted with the second goal. At least we would have had some time to rest. But we got sloppy after the second goal for no reason. We got very sloppy, we got laid back, and then Luton Town scored their first goal. And then they started pressurizing us. In fact, Luton Town mounted pressure on us from the first half till the end of the game. You can imagine. Against Luton Town, a club that just coming from relegation. Look at our performance. Looking at the match statistics, you're going to see that Luton Town mounted a lot of pressure on us. A lot of pressure on us. They had 22 shots and they had 4 shots on target. But we had 21 shots and we had 9 shots on target. The possession, they had the better part of the possession, 59%. We had 41%. Passes, they had 518, we had 387. Pass accuracy, they had 83% pass accuracy, while we are struggling with 76% pass accuracy. The fouls, they had 7, we had 21. Yellow cards, they had 3, we had 5. Offsides, they had 4, we had 1. No red cards. Corners, they had 8, while we had 6. So you can see that a small relegation team like Luton Town, was disturbing Manchester United, which is something that is not supposed to be so. Judging from our previous matches and our present form, we are supposed to touch them easily 4-1 or 4-0. Would have buried this game. Alejandro Garnacho would have buried this game. But as God may have it, he decided not to be serious with this match, making serious blunders. How many one-on-ones do we have? Bruno Fernandes had a one-on-one that he missed, was blocked by a defender. Alejandro Garnacho just wasted the one-on-one that he had. Wasted it, which is something that is not unacceptable as a Manchester United player. A top-tier team like Manchester United in England having such one-on-ones and missing, at least we had 3 clear-cut chances that would have scored, but we did not make any good use of them, which is highly unacceptable. Look at Kobe Menu, a very impressive player, excellent defensive midfielder. He has never failed to perform since the beginning, since he came back this season from injury. He has never failed to perform. His game is highly matured. In fact, you cannot tell. I feel like he's our most mature defensive midfielder this season. Both Casemiro, Amrabat, all of them, Meno is the best for me this season. Casemiro was just getting yellow cards for no reason. Look at Maguire, the first half. Good thing Ten Hag saw what was coming and he pulled him out and brought in Johnny Evans, who was very impressive, I must say. Johnny Evans was very impressive and he showed why they brought him in and removed Maguire. Maguire was just making defensive blunders. taking challenges that will give him yellow card. Same thing with Casemiro. That's why they had to take him off and bring in Scott McTominay. Although I was expecting the normal super sub goal from Scott McTominay, but today was not his day. But that's one of my favorite players currently in Manchester United. I was expecting him to score, especially because they brought him in at a very good time in the second half. But as God may have it, it was not his day. But I'm very, very disappointed with Alejandro Garnacho. Bruno Fernandes, very disappointed with those players. Look at Victor Lindelof. He cannot give us any convincing performance. Luke Shaw, since he came back from injury, has been perfect. Like, his overlaps were good, always good in all our matches. He supports the wingers. His defensive play was perfect. Same thing with Diogo Dalot. Huge improvements in his defensive game. You know, we've always had an issue with him. Defensively, he was committing blunders and he was not good. But after a while, in the previous matches, let's say in the second half of this season, Diogo Dalot has been perfect. Defensively and attacking wise, he's been good. I'm very, very impressed with his performances. Very impressed. I'm happy we had the 3 points, but I'm not impressed with the fact that we were not clinical in front of goal. We're not clinical because the players were just missing goals. Rashford was missing goals. Bruno Fernandes, same thing. Garnacho, same thing. Would have easily buried this game before the 67th minute. Would have easily been 4 goals up. But we could not be clinical in front of goal, which is something that is not supposed to be for a top tier team. A team like Manchester United, we've always been known to be having clinical finishers. And that's what I've been expecting from the boys. It was not a bad one. I'm happy we had chances. We were able to create chances, which is something we found very difficult to do in the first half of the season and even some matches in the second half of the season. But looking at this match, we created chances. Just that we were not clinical in front of goal. And that's been our problem for some of our matches. We would have had more goals. We would have easily given Luton Town like 4 goals. We had one-on-one with Alejandro Garnacho, one-on-one with Bruno Fernandes. None of them were put behind at the back of the net, which is not something we should be doing as a top-tier team in the Premiership. We are still anchoring 6th position. 6th position. Unlike Manchester United, we are usually in the top 4. So I hope we get more clinical in front of goal. Marcus Rashford delivered excellently well for me in this game. He played excellently well. Rashford, shots on target, good assists. He was all over the place. At least this is the first match I can say Rashford did not spoil ball. Normally they spoil ball. My pattern. He give am ball every time one shoot, but this match he dey pass, he dey deliver. The shots he took sef were on target. On target. It's just Garnacho that is just being foolish in this match. You cannot pass ball. You cannot even make any convincing strike. As a winger that wants to score, he has to improve. They have to check that boy. He has to improve in the next upcoming matches. Then Maguire in the first half, he was just calling for a yellow card. In fact, he was just making defensive mistakes and blunders. I'm very happy our coach saw that and he removed him on time. He moved Maguire and brought in Johnny Evans. A very good substitution, and Evans proved himself in this match. He was the one clearing all our aerial duels. He won all his aerial duels in this match defensively. His performance was top notch. I'm not happy with our performance. It's not something that I can say we were clinical and we were, very, very impressive. But I'm happy with the result. We got 3 points. Means we won at least 5 of our Premiership matches, which is something laudable. Unlike what we did in the first half of the season, losing in Old Trafford. It was very, very, very embarrassing to be a Manchester United fan in the first half of the season. But now we have bragging rights and we are happy with the performance of the team. But we need to improve in front of goal. We need to have more clinical finishing. More clinical finishing. Our striker and our wingers, they need to finish the ball clinically, like a team that is one of the top tier English Premier League teams. Manchester United has history. So we are not supposed to be, struggling to win a team like Luton Town that are just coming from, relegation. I expect better finishing from the boys and our coach as well. So this is what I have for you for today, and then I'll be here to give you more news and updates as it unfolds from Manchester United. Thank you.